Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
Shout out to all my tea sippers out there. We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey. So make sure you guys have your teacups ready because you already know this tea is what? Piping hot. All right, you guys, I hope you guys are doing good today. So I'm back with another podcast. Now, you know what that means. That means we have another tale from the Pissy Pied Piper, okay? If you guys do not know, it went down about an hour ago. Social media is going nuts right now, okay? Not only is today R.Kelly's birthday, but both of his girlfriends, remember the one he was toting around on Gayle King? Both of them came to blows on Instagram Live, okay? So I'm here to do a breakdown, honey. I'm here to do some flashbacks, bitch, okay? Make sure y'all have y'all's teacups ready because y'all already know this breakdown's about to be what? Piping hot. So anyways, what's going down is this. Basically, Azriel Clary has started her own, social media presence, and she's always going live. And, I've posted her a few times, dragging her because the girl just annoys the hell out of me at times. But she decided to go live today, basically showing Joycelyn Savage, who, everybody claimed was missing and nobody could find her, packing up her stuff. They're getting ready to move out of the apartment. Now, I've been hearing for the past 2 weeks that they're no longer sister wives, that they have some type of beef, some type of animosity. So that's been rumored for a while now that's why Azriel left the apartment and went to go move to her own spot once R.Kelly went to jail, right? So she's filming Joycelyn Savage coming in, grabbing her stuff. Then they start getting into it. Joycelyn Savage calls her evil. And then from there, they end up going back and forth and they come to blows, okay? This entire situation is crazy. I want you guys to go ahead and check this out and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil.
I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. Joy, you were sleeping with me. It's a minor.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. Ladies.
Call the police. We got
Ladies.
a situation up here.
Come on, let go.
Okay.
Let go. Yeah, because you went to jail. You were sleeping with me as a minor.
Okay.
You were sleeping with me as a minor. Liar! You're sleeping with me as a minor. You were sleeping with me. Bitch, I know how to fight. Okay. I know how to fight. I'm pressing charges too. She's crazy. I'm pressing charges too. Kimberly, I feel sorry for you. You're going to jail, mama. You're going to jail, mama.
And he had people like me lying for him. That's why we never watched the documentary. That is exactly why. So we got on Gayle King, as stupid as can fucking be. Oh, this nigga. Okay. Get his bitch these last few Grammys. Give her these last few Grammys before I fucking break them. You better give her these last Grammys before I fucking break them. Call an attorney. Call a fucking attorney. Call a fucking attorney. I want this bitch in jail with her man. You can go be Tweedledee and Tweedledum in a fucking jail cell. In a jail cell. I want this bitch in jail. Fuck off. Call the police. Call the police.
Get in the unit now or everyone goes to jail.
I don't give a fuck. You're not saying shit to me. Call the police. Call the police. Somebody call the police or I'm turning off this live and I'm calling in my damn cell. Call the police.
Your phone is under the sink, your father said.
Call the police.
Your phone is under the sink, your father said. It's in her hand. Oh, it's in her hand. I'm sorry.
Call the police. Call the police off of your phone. Tuh. Y'all want some tea, baby? This is it. Tuh. Yeah. Y'all want some tea? Call the police. Call the police. Stop recording.
What's Hey, call
the police. And his Grammys and stuff. And after that, she started saying that I'm so wrong and that this and that. And I told her, Joycelyn, you're going to jail. You slept with the minor. That minor was me. You did it multiple times over and over again. And she was like, oh, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're saying this. All this stuff. And then she started saying,
honey. All right, so you guys just saw a bit of that fight footage. So then, of course, after Joycelyn left, the police were called because people were really upset. All this noise. This is Trump Towers, okay? This ain't the Robert Taylor projects or the Cabrini Green projects of Chicago, bitch. Y'all come to Trump Towers, y'all gonna act accordingly, okay? Hence why the police were damn called. Y'all are going to act accordingly at Trump damn Towers, okay? So the police come, and Azriel is still going off. She's still talking. She's still popping off at the mouth. She's upset. She now is saying that she wants to file charges on both Rob and on Joycelyn Savage. And basically, she's saying what I have been saying for months, okay? All these women in this so-called documentary, they're not victims. Some of them were, particularly the ones in the 90s. But like I told y'all, anybody running behind R.Kelly in 2016 on up, you're not a victim to me. At that point, you want to be a kept woman and you want to be a part of his sister wives club. So I'm not shedding no tattoo tears for you. And I got drugged and I was called a victim shame and all this goofy stuff. But now the truth is coming out. Everything I've been saying for months, that these women were recruiting other girls. They were partaking in lesbian sex, trying to, appease their master, R.Kelly. They're just as nasty as R.Kelly. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse for any of these women to be sitting here sleeping with 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls to appease R.Kelly in 2016, 2017, 2018. That makes no sense, especially when you know R. Kelly's backstory. So the fact that he was still doing the same thing he was doing in the early 2000s, for you to not go and call the police and not to get yourself out of a situation, because again, nobody was chained up, I give all these people the damn side eye. And now this young girl's coming out at 22 and admitting that everything that she said on the Gayle King interview was a lie, where she stated that she met R. Kelly, and her parents told her to lie to R. Kelly and tell R. Kelly that she was 18. I could see her parents possibly telling her that because at that point they were trying to make her a singer. But I believe that R. Kelly knew damn well that that girl was 16 years old. But what's funny is Joycelyn's response. It's almost like she's hurrying up and trying to co-sign everything that Azriel's saying, like, yeah, that's the truth. She was 18. So now looking back on it, hindsight is definitely 2020. I want you guys to go ahead and check out these two videos. I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
Why would they want to lie about you, their daughter?
Okay, so when I first met Robert, my parents told me to lie about my age. So when I met him, he thought that I was 18. My parents told me to lie about my age to him. Okay, when I met him, they even lied to the police. They told the police that I was 18. They told R. Kelly that I was 18. So here's this man thinking that I am 18.
Everything that she's saying is true. Our parents are basically out here just to get money, and
Your
they're
parents,
scamming.
you're saying the same as saying?
Well, both
you're
of our
saying-
parents. Both of our parents are basically out here. They're trying to get money and scam.
Yes, okay, so Joycelyn Savage, we both live here. She came up here with another young woman named Kimberly. I don't know who she was, but Joycelyn attacked me once in here, again out there, and it was witnesses. You can go ask Trump security. Every single time she came to me and attacked me, and I had to defend myself. So I would like to press charges immediately.
What happened? What made her attack you?
She came in here. First of all, she came up in here. She gave our keys to another woman to come up here and get her stuff. Yes, she sent Kimberly up here to get stuff.
Who's Kimberly?
I don't know who Kimberly is. It's somebody that supports him. I don't know. She's a handler. She does all his handwork from him from jail. And she came here with the keys. I didn't let her come up here first because I didn't know who she was. I told her, it's okay, I understand you're here with Joy, but if Joy needs anything from this apartment, she needs to be with you because I don't know who you are. And I'm not just about to let you roam where I dwell. So then Joycelyn came back up here. I was in here with people that I know, whom I trust, because I don't know what she was on or if she would have came with a weapon or anything. So therefore, I had people in here. When she got in here, she just came to get his awards and his Grammys and stuff. And then after that, she started saying that I'm so wrong and that this and that. And I told her, Joycelyn, you're going to jail. You slept with the minor. That minor was me. You did it multiple times over and over again. And she was like, oh, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're saying this. All this stuff. And then she started attacking me.
Well, she hit you?
Yes.
With her hand? Was
Yes.
she using an object or anything?
Yes, she did hit me with her phone. She hit me with her hands, and she was trying to kick me.
In your face?
Yes, with her phone.
You need medical attention or you
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sure.
I just want to press charges immediately.
Okay, where did you get hit? In the
She
head?
hit me on my head with her phone. That's where this is. And then she was like, when she was punching me, she had her phone in her hand, so it kind of like put blemishes on me, but not necessarily from like her punches or anything.
Okay.
Do you have your ID?
I do have my ID. Let me find my jacket.
Sorry, I didn't know what I was walking into.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, this is, as you know, this is R.Kelly's girlfriend in all the news, and the other girl was the other one, and the documentary just came on, and she came here.
Hey,
So were you guys here?
What the other female's info? Do you have that?
pardon me?
The other female?
Joycelyn Savage.
Do you have her, like...
I do have her phone number.
How do you spell her first name?
Joycelyn, Joycelyn.
Savage?
Savage, S-A-V-G-E. S-A-V-A-G-E, sorry.
Joycelyn came in. She wanted to take
Do you
care
have
of
a middle name, do you know?
I do not. I think it's
Her.
Tyrese. Tyrese, I believe.
Joycelyn.
What's her phone number?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure he's going to tell her to change her number. So she's going to be changing it. I already know it.
Who's telling her to change it?
Robert.
Okay, so they left the building. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you paperwork to, and we're gonna advise warrants, so that if you wanted to pursue,
I do immediately.
we're judging, you can get a warrant put out for
Look
it.
at the eye.
She did hit her. And she do have.
You want an evidence technician to take a picture of the... You're gonna stay here?
No,
We can request them.
Yeah.
she still has access to this.
They were R.Kelly's.
Yeah. So how should we go about that? Talk to the building and not?
I'm leaving. I don't care. I'm leaving. It doesn't matter.
You're leaving?
Yeah, most likely in about a day or two.
Okay. With the evidence technician, if you want them to photograph
Yeah, I
before,
do.
they'll come here.
Okay.
What's your phone number?
773.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys just saw the video of Azriel going off, and then you guys also watched that video of them being interviewed by Gayle King, where she's claiming she was 18. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and play you guys these flashbacks. I have 2 of them from when I was telling you guys that this is why the documentary just does not sit well with me, especially with these so-called newer victims, okay? Because, again, if you see somebody's behavior and they have a pattern of behavior, why would you go running towards the fire? The one lady, Asante McGee, was a mother of 3, left her children to go be one of R. Kelly's, sister wives. Meanwhile, her 15-year-old was left at home having to raise her siblings while her mom was getting pissed on and probably sleeping with other underage girls.
So look, when she was with R. Kelly, who the hell was y'all living? Who's y'all staying with?
I was watching the kids.
How long will she be gone though?
Sometimes a few days, a week at the most.
She'll be, and you be sitting right there. Y'all didn't have a nanny?
No, I was the nanny.
Damn.
That's why all of us are so close, because we was always together.
How long she was doing that shit though?
3 years.
3 fucking years. And
she sent the kids off for the summer, so she was gone the whole summer, so 2 months. And I was just at a friend's house.
And how old was you?
16, 17.
16, 17.
No, 15, 16, 17, yep.
15, 16, 17. You like, damn, I wish I can goddamn be there.
No, she was bringing home shoes and money, so. Because we like, how is she, me and Joycelyn sat down, we was like, how is she paying these bills and she don't have a real job? Like, and then when she said all this about R.Kelly, I'm like, oh, so that's how you paying your bill.
Oh, R.Kelly was paying her bills and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
He bought her Mercedes and everything.
And then they come out and do this shit to them? Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what the fuck made them do that, though. Because he didn't, like, damn, he was paying her bills, giving her money, and buy her a fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
Your mama goddamn, your mama off the chain. Your mama probably forget she done did that shit. Cause hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know what? When I met your mama, that's how I was wondering. I'm like, how in the fuck is she paying her bills?
Exactly.
Like I was sitting back, like, how in the fuck is she paying her bills? I just could not figure that shit out. But I ain't gonna lie, she had told me some shit. She had told me that the people that adopted her had left her ass some money. I was like, Asante, I don't know if that shit true. I was like, I don't know. I was like,
the people that adopted her did what? They did.
She said they had left her ass goddamn millions of dollars and shit. I was trying to figure out how in the fuck she goddamn was paying her bills.
I mean, what kind of shit is that? And she's a mother. But y'all will sit here and shame people like me for speaking the truth and calling it what it is, which is a bunch of bullshit. Like I've said from day one, a lot of people need to be in jail right alongside R.Kelly. Everybody from his damn tour manager who, sat there and did all that fake shit trying to get Aaliyah married, to the girls who were participating in this bullshit, to Joycelyn Savage, who now Azriel's admitting that Joycelyn was sleeping with her underage. This shit is not cool. It's not cool at all. Y'all go ahead and check this out. Real R. Kelly victims, and I stand by that. But there are a lot of fucking clout chasers. There's a lot of people who are involved in this situation who knew it was going down, and they chose to look the other way. They also chose to be one of his enablers. They were also out here recruiting girls for R. Kelly's. Some of those girls that were in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, to me, are not victims, point blank, period. When your ass is in your 30s and you know well about R. Kelly's history and you go to be a kept woman, you're no longer a victim to me, okay? Because R. Kelly couldn't call me in 2019 and say, hey, T, I'm feeling you, fly to Chicago and just be one of my girlfriends. I'm going to be like, you got me fucked up. I know about your history and I'm good. But a lot of these women, they didn't care. And a lot of them chose to recruit other girls and make other young girls victims as well. So my thing is this, if R. Kelly's going down, everyone needs to go down. The enablers, the recruiters, the other females who are bringing in other females to be R. Kelly's girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Even that old ass man I had blasted a few months ago who was bragging about his whole tell-all book. And he says that he was there when R. Kelly married Aaliyah and he knew it was wrong. But now the son, he done found God and he's trying to distance himself. But to me, you're just as guilty. Even in the documentary, you had other black women basically going out and recruiting other black women when they knew that their situation was fucked up, but they didn't care. So it's like we've internalized that self-hatred. We've internalized hating other women. And if I have to go through a bunch of pain, I have to go through a bunch of abuse, you're going to go through it too. And I think that's the saddest. I see it on social media. I saw it in the documentary. Even with Geronda, she said that Dominique was her friend. You know what I'm saying? And she's the one who got Dominique into the situation that Dominique is in. Look how many women in that documentary became recruiters and then in turn watch other women be put into the same situation where they were victimized and abused just like they were. They both targeted the exact demographic that they knew that nobody would care, that they knew that they could abuse and do things to, and that nobody would care, nobody would bat an eyelash. Charlemagne said it himself. If you want to victimize somebody, you need to victimize a black woman because you'll get away with it. All right, so you guys just saw those two flashbacks. It's going to be very interesting to see where everything goes from here. Those are some very serious allegations. And in this particular instance, I do feel like Azriel is fed up and she is telling the truth. Because again, this is R. Kelly's MO. And like I've always told you guys, when it comes to those sex rings and pedophile rings, the greatest way to basically make people conform to secrecy is to get them involved in the shit too. Because now if you're out here raping and molesting children, well, you're just as bad as me. So you're not going to tell on me because you're just as guilty. That's how that shit works. So when I tell you the rabbit hole goes deep, the rabbit hole definitely goes deep. This entire situation is disturbing, but like I've always said from day one, there were many people involved with this whole R. Kelly thing, okay? A lot of people co-signed this. A lot of people watched this go down. A lot of people willingly participated, okay? Willingly participated. And now everybody's trying to distance themselves and play crazy, see no evil, hear no evil, because they're not trying to do that damn time in jail. So yesterday, Azriel had posted this on her Instagram story. She says, everybody's asking me, do I support R. Kelly? How about y'all ask him if he supports me? Any questions y'all got, y'all can write him yourself at MCC 71 West Van Buren Street, If it don't apply to me, I don't know. Plain and simple. Stop asking. 100. You're going to love me for me or not. So that's what she was saying yesterday. And that right there kind of raised some red flags when I seen her post that, because it let me know that there's definitely trouble in paradise. Everything that's glittering, damn sure ain't gold, okay? So now she posted this 4 hours ago and she says, if I could be 17 again. Then the next post is she was basically posting somebody who had DM'd her, and the person says, speak your fucking truth, sis. And so that's basically what she reposted about 20 minutes ago. So I think she's going to end up spilling the tea, and I am here for it, bitch, okay? Because like I told you, I've been keeping it with this R.Kelly fuckery for years. Before it was a trending topic, before it was cool to get a check off of it, I've been talking about this. So I'm very interested to see what Azriel has to say about the situation. I just think it's really sad. I think you have a lot of people, who are just, they've gotten themselves too deep. And I definitely also am giving the parents the side eye, because these parents knew, what R. Kelly was about, because they were old enough and well aware of R. Kelly and everything that was attached to him, but they still had no problems basically selling their daughters off to R. Kelly.
Who is April?
Who is April?
It's getting old. Who is
Why
April?
we keep talking about R. Kelly?
R. Kelly made you have sex with another
No,
girl?
nobody made me have sex with
So did you want to have sex with her?
Oh my God.
Did you want to have sex with the girl?
No, it was just at the moment. Nobody
It was at the moment
forced
because R. Kelly made you have sex with the girl. That's why you had Who sex is with the girl. April?
Hold up. What happened? What you mean? R. Kelly wanted you to have sex?
No, I'm saying at the moment it was at the time, but it was just a one-time thing. That's
He
it.
had sex with her too?
What do you mean?
R. Kelly had sex with her too?
Obviously,
You ain't had that?
but I'm trying to say I don't know anything about the other girl. That's what I'm saying.
Get that nigga on the phone.
So the ones who had parents involved in the situation, I definitely side-eye them. I've been side-eyeing these parents in their hobo media tours, going from platform to platform, looking for attention and fame and all that goofy stuff. And now this is the consequences of you guys chasing fame as opposed to being parents. Now you got your daughter out here being accused of soliciting a minor and sleeping with her for R. Kelly. I mean, the whole situation is just sick and sad. So let me explain something before I go here. For all you mush-mouth, Me Too attention whores in the back, okay? Let me make this clear. This is not victim blaming. I do, in a way, feel bad for Joycelyn because, again, her parents literally pimped her out to R. Kelly. I don't give a damn what none of y'all said, okay? At 16 years old, she should have been with her parents, not in R. Kelly's bootleg training camp. Same thing for this girl, Azriel, as well, okay? Even though she gets on my nerves with all her social media antics, I still consider her a victim because, again, her parents pimped her out, wanted her to be a singer, left her to the care of her older sister, and they went on about their business. That's not what you do as a parent, okay? So Azriel and Joycelyn's cases are different to me than Ashanti McGee and the other girl, the DJ. I don't even care enough to go Google her name right now, okay? The DJ that left her good-paying DJ job in Texas to go be one of R. Kelly's whores. I don't feel bad for her either, okay? Because in 2016, 2017, at the age of over 30, you knew damn well what time it was dealing with R. Kelly. But because you guys thought that somehow you were going to be famous, you're going to be well taken care of, you wouldn't have to work again, and you guys were chasing the bag, you threw all common sense out the window. So yes, are there victims in this whole R. Kelly saga? Absolutely. The woman who used to braid his hair, when she told her story in the part 2, I felt like she was a genuine victim. I did feel bad for her. And most importantly, after she was assaulted, she went to the police. She filed a police report. She, tried to take him to trial and everything else. They refused to do it. She ended up just having to sue him, civilly, and get money from R. Kelly that way. But she was definitely a victim to me because she took the proper steps to try and get him prosecuted. These other women are just looking for fame. So I just don't have the same amount of sympathy for a lot of the other women in the documentary. These girls are messed up in the head. You can tell just by listening to Azriel, the things that she says, the goofy shit that she does on social media. The girl needs counseling. Her parents need to go get her, okay? Y'all done abandoned her for 3-4 years. R. Kelly hid her from you. She's obviously out in the open. They need to go and get her. I just don't know how they're going to rectify this because I'm sure there's a lot of anger. The fact that she's saying at the age of 22 that she wishes she could go back to being 17, that tells me everything I need to know. That's the last time she felt a sense of normalcy. Since then, she's been living a chaotic, crazy life. And I feel bad for both of these women. But, these actions were disgusting and it's not okay. But I can see them, because R. Kelly's been with them since they were young. I could see the grooming process working on the 16-year-olds, and then her turning around and doing the same thing to Azriel. But the girls who were in their 30s who went running behind R. Kelly in 2016, 2017, if you're not one of the cases from the 90s, I'm not taking you seriously. And if it wasn't a case where your parents pimped you out, I'm not taking you seriously. Everybody else, miss me with the BS. But y'all feel free to drag me. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. But it's going to be very interesting to see how everything plays out. I want y'all to go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on everything that went down today, from them fighting to Azriel Clary basically blasting Joycelyn, that Joycelyn was sleeping with her as a minor. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Hell, R. Kelly didn't get no birthday cake, but he sure got some fireworks, bitch. I'm sure they ran to the jail to let him know what the hell was going down on social media. So like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Last but not least, don't forget to hit the bell so you can be down with the notification squad. I want to know everybody's thoughts on this situation. Let's go ahead and talk about it. All right. Deuces.